Do a test recording real quick, Katie.
I'm already recording.
Oh, or test recording?
I've been recording for like 5 minutes.
Do you want to
Oh, did you get my tirade of being
Yeah.
Do you want to?
married and I can say whatever F I want? Hey, what are we gonna name this one?
Well, it's episode 11. Let's call it. How about Gone Fishing?
Gone Fishing with a PH.
Yeah. I
Marketing.
like it. Yeah.
I'm in it. All right.
All right. So we're going to kick off episode 11. This is going to be Expired Plates. Gone Fishing, episode 11.
Welcome to Expired Place Podcast. I'm John,
I'm Brad.
and this is going to be episode number 11. It's going to be called Gone Fishing with a PH.
Gone Fishing.
With a PH.
Fishing.
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 So,
You're married.
I'm freshly married. This is the first podcast. We've been talking about me and Katie getting married for a while. This is the first podcast I'm doing since I've been married.
Yeah.
I'm officially married, and they say that everything changes when you're married.
Yeah. Did it?
Yeah, for me, I think
Yeah.
everything changed for me because like things that when we were just dating or like when she was my girlfriend, she's my ex-girlfriend now.
Stop.
Yeah, Courtney's your ex-girlfriend.
She is. She's my ex-fiance.
Ooh, Katie's my ex-fiance too.
What you doing over there? You trying to get the
About
AC a
to
little bit closer?
de-
So it's a little warm in the. It's a little warm in the
She's
studio
sweating
right
like
now.
a Somalian stripper right now.
Yeah. I did not.
Watch your mouth.
I did not leave the door. Well, I had the door open, but somebody closed it earlier, so all
Yeah.
the cool air was.
Well, we probably got to close it because I brought my bulldog.
Well, yeah, we gotta keep it closed now. But I had it
We
prepped
should
where.
show the world Bowser.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll show him. We'll put his thumbnail of Bowser and put a cigarette in his mouth.
Yeah.
Like we'll edit that
Look
yeah.
at Baby Bowser, like Liam calls him.
in. Maybe
Yeah.
baby Bowser, and maybe a clip of him just heavy breathing from trying to chase Brad's dog around.
His 200-pound poodle.
Yeah, his 200-pound poodle. That is walking faster than my dog, full dead on sprint. So anyway, yeah, we got married and things did change, man.
Yeah.
So when we were dating, things that when we were dating, I didn't really care about. You know, I'm like, man, I don't really care. But then, like, as now that we're married, I'm like, I'm starting to see how marriage changes people because, like, she is doing stuff, and I'm just like, man, she's been doing the same thing since we got together. But damn, it's pissing me off now.
Yeah. That happens. That happens.
And I think it's because, like, so me and her have been basically around each other all day long for the last 3 weeks.
Well, and that's true too. Yeah. So y'all been off work, so yeah, y'all spent it probably more time than normal around each other.
Yeah, we fought more times being married
Yeah.
than what we'd had.
Than we'd ever.
Yeah, over silly stuff. But we did go on our honeymoon. We had a great time.
Now, was it fights or is it arguments?
Arguments.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Don't look like that.
There's a difference, man.
You look at
there's
me,
a,
I
there's
don't
a
know.
difference between fights and arguments.
You
But
got your glasses today.
Yeah, we didn't.
I almost wore my sunglasses today just because I was like, I want to be cool like John. Wear my sunglasses during the podcast.
Oh, I forgot I had mine.
Yeah.
Listen, I took my headphones off earlier to take these sunglasses off and forgot to take them off.
It's okay. I feel like it fits in with the white trashiness with your
listen.
Trump shirt and stuff.
Yeah, so on our honeymoon, I got me a Trump Gulf of America t-shirt. Yeah, boy.
I can't see it because of the mic.
Okay, well, it'd be
yeah.
like that sometimes.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm wearing my Buc-ee's shirt today. My Buc-ee's Western shirt.
That is a real cool shirt. There's
Yeah.
only one thing that would have made that better.
What's that?
If it was a pearl snap.
No, you know
Dude,
what?
if it was a pearl snap.
Sally Parton's that thing where she gives free kids books for
Free kids books.
free books to kids. Thank
there
you,
it is.
Katie.
That's a tongue
So
twister
like
hard
once,
for a southerner to
yeah,
say.
once a month they send you. So my grandma or my mom, my kid's grandmother, she signed them up. So her organization sends both of them a book each month.
Dolly Parton, send your kids books.
Yeah, sends the kids books.
That's what's up. No, we didn't do nothing with Dolly Parton. We did buy some of her soup mix though.
No, that's Paula Deen.
Yeah, well, y'all went to Paula Deen. I remember. Yeah, y'all were excited about
Boy,
that.
man, was I excited! Paula Deen's, man, that stuff is good. We gotta go.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to a Paula Deen's restaurant before, not the one y'all went to, but I went to I don't know if it's still open actually. They had one in Orlando. You know, when she went to all of her junk, they started shutting down a couple of them and stuff like that. But
Do you know what she did?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't
That's
nothing
funny.
horrible, but it wasn't good. But it
I
wasn't
mean,
horrible.
even in the
I mean,
restaurants, I mean,
yeah,
they're walking around with little bow ties,
yeah,
just like what she thought would be really cool.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I mean, we had a white man
yeah.
or a white woman in a bow tie, but I mean, not.
I love some chicken. I mean, I don't know,
Dude, she got some good chicken. I
Yes,
mean,
she
she's
does.
hood certified. I
Yeah.
thought she should have had a pass. That fried chicken was good, man.
My favorite part was the dude on the balcony that was rubbing his nipples to
Oh my god.
Yeah.
My boy, dog. My boy. So,
You had my attention at guy on balcony
Dude.
rubbing nipples, but go ahead.
bro, man. So
This is one of those you got to hear the whole story. So go ahead.
yeah, you do. So we're at the island of Pigeon Forge. Have you ever been there?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, so in the island of Pigeon Forge, every couple hours, roll tide. Every couple hours they do they play music in kind of like the Las Vegas does little water deals.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
They got that in the island of Pigeon Forge, and it dances to the music, right?
yeah.
So the island of Pigeon Forge, Margaritaville.
Which is funny to me. There's a Margaritaville in Tennessee.
Yeah,
there's Margaritavilles everywhere now. I'll say.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's my Margaritaville. Sometimes.
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I feel like it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock in Margaritaville.
Yeah.
Come to think of it. So, anyways, Margaritaville, the resort there, all the shops are on the first floor,
Mm-hmm.
and there's suites for Margaritaville on the second floor, so you can sit on your balcony and watch the island and all this stuff,
Yeah.
right? So me and Katie go and get some ice cream, you know what I mean? And we're sitting down watching this water show, and Katie's looking at me, and I am locked in on my boy, my homeboy. He was about. Let me set the stage. What was the song that was playing?
it was it Rolling in the Deep by Adele?
Yes.
Yes.
That song will do it to you. But
So
you just
he's
threw
about-
paint all over the canvas. I feel like this is paint.
So Into the Deep is playing, right?
yeah,
And he is on the center point balcony
yeah.
in the middle of the island of Pigeon Forge. He's about 350 pounds and has got Down syndrome, and he's probably in his 30s.
Yeah, I mean,
And
that sounds about right.
Adele is playing, and this music or this water is doing all this crazy stuff, and Adele Into the Deep is playing, and my man
Yeah,
just vibing, bro, vibing. He's like this, just vibing, bro. Just got his nipples. Ooh, yeah, and then into the deep like that, boy. Woo, and then Adele start again. He just,
His grandma was up there with him.
was she doing it too? Okay, all right.
Grandma's like, get it, baby, get it, baby, get it.
Live your best
I am
life.
Locked in, bro, locked in. That's what I was. So, my man, we're walking by, and Katie is slapping me because I'm cheering my man on, bro. I didn't want to leave.
Yeah,
I was so into it.
people pay for that.
Dude,
You're getting it free.
dude, man, I wish Katie would have let me film him, because and it's not a thing where I'm picking on him.
No, he's enjoying his best life,
Dude,
man.
I wish I could enjoy something that much.
Yeah.
I really do. I really
That's-
wish I could
so
have that
I used
much
to tell
fun.
people, man, like I always thought that the guy who made it, like invented Jeep, which Jeeps were like common in the war and stuff, like back in World War II. But I feel like he had to have Down syndrome because their motto is "Life is good." So I mean,
Bro, that dude was having a
Yeah.
ball.
you could have said nothing to him that would
Listen,
have ruined his
no,
day.
none.
Yeah.
And we were walking by,
Unless you talk about Barney.
and I'm like, I'm cheering him on, right? And Katie's like, Jonathan, stop it, John, stop it. And I'm like, man, fuck, this dude is vibing. He's got me cranked up.
Yeah.
I'm about to take my shirt off, go climb up there, and stand up there with him. You know what I'm saying? Because his syndrome is down, but that Riz was up. His syndrome was down, but that Riz was up, bro. Dog, that dude was vibing. Hey, you want to talk about just feeling the music, bro? He was feeling the music
And it's funny because
in this area.
there's so many people who just aren't confident. Like people who I got friends,
Me,
man.
bro.
Like they'll be like in their car, like they'll go all at it. But you put them out in public, they won't dance, they won't sing, they won't do
Yeah.
nothing. This dude's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that dude, he's spirit fingers and all, bro. Spirit fingers and all. You could tell.
Guarantee there was a pair of black jeans and a wolf T-shirt in that damn.
And so old boy was wearing cut off jeans, no shirt,
I mean, that's Tennessee, man.
just vibing, bro. And I'm like, man, I wish I was having as much fun as that guy is.
But you know what? He's probably not married.
Yeah, he's probably single. Yeah.
But he's beating him off though.
Yeah, but yeah.
He's like, get off me.
Yeah. You can't rub these things like I do.
So what else did y'all do when you up there and like other than people on Down syndrome kids? Like what,
Dude,
what
man.
else y'all do?
Oh man, so we went to Case Cove, seen some bears.
Yeah.
See some bears, man. That's
you
cool.
when you
bro.
went to the Titanic Museum? Did you go do the wheel? See if you could not hit the iceberg.
Yeah, so there's a wheel, but you're gonna hit the iceberg.
There's a guy I watched it the other day on TikTok. He's the first and only kid that like get it where he didn't hit the iceberg.
We missed that part of it.
Yeah, I mean,
That might not have been there.
Yeah, the video. I'm not sure when it was from, but
You know what was shocking about the whole thing? Here's what was shocking. If you haven't been to the Titanic Museum, this ain't the part that's shocking.
I hadn't been to it, but I heard it's pretty cool.
You got to go. You legitimately.
Yeah.
When I'm gonna tell you,
I want to go to the Ark.
You should do a bunch of things, but like, listen, you really should. And so we went, and you get a card, and it's got a story, and that's who you are.
Oh,
this is your individual.
Are there dead people or alive people?
Oh yeah. You got to wait till the end to see if you survived or you died.
Oh man, that's kind of morbid.
Well, I
Did you
died.
live?
I died. Katie lived though.
Let me tell you what,
Yeah.
that Down syndrome guy probably just went to that museum and he lived, and he's like,
Oh,
Yeah, not
nothing
going-
can stop me now,
Yeah.
Adele.
he's like,
It's just me and you. I'll kiss you through the phone. Yeah, boy.
is
he's
this going to be a
getting
whole
it, bro.
episode of you rubbing your nipples?
Bro, dude,
Yeah.
listen, man. God, I wish I would have, like Katie would have let me take a video of him. Like, because this dude, bro, we need to get him on the podcast.
Yeah, we need
Just play music the whole time and just let
He's
that
just
dude
in the corner.
vibe.
He's just in the corner.
Feed him Jim Bean and just let him do his thing, bro. Just feed him Bush Lots and Jim Bean and Wickle shots.
So how? Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this right here, and I know the answer to this, but like, how long was the car ride?
8 hours.
All right, so that was y'all's longest car ride together since y'all been together, right?
Big facts.
That is a testament right there.
The car ride was fun, though. I mean, we had a good time.
I enjoy car rides. Well, I mean,
Until I got a call from the sheriff's department.
Yeah, we got a call from the sheriff's department. It is what it is. Katie was trying to kill herself on Facebook. JK, everybody, don't call.
They
No,
thought I
don't-
was, though. Somebody
don't-
with my same name.
yeah. Well, God, I can't say that. You know the other?
Yeah.
So you find out if you lived or died. Here was the most
Yeah.
shocking thing in the Titanic Museum.
Okay.
When you look out in the literal bridge of the ship, like you're controlling the ship,
Yeah.
and it looks identical. Like
It's creepy though.
Like you look out the windows and you can see the iceberg. Then you go outside of the bridge, and as soon as you walk out, the temperature that it was that night is out there.
Ooh. So it's like cold.
Yeah, as soon as you walk out. And here was the most shocking part. When you touch, they got the water, and you touch the water, you can feel the temperature of the water it was that morning when everyone got hypothermia and died. The water was 23 degrees. There it is. There's a picture of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some videos though. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. See the iceberg in the background? I don't know what that is, but don't swipe too far. There it is. Look. And you reach right over that railing. See the railing? You reach right over it, and you're touching the water.
See, it says 28 degrees.
Yeah, 28. My bad. 28 degrees. Touch the water.
Hey, yeah. It was kind of like I stepped into the water. But
I wish I could do that, but my love handles will stop it.
so speaking of boat rides, John and I, both of our families, we went out earlier last week.
Yeah.
Saturday, yeah. And we went down the Swanee and did some spring hopping and stuff.
That's the Swanee River, guys.
Yeah, we did some drinking. And then
Just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. And then
Responsibly.
yeah, so yesterday we went out to Steenhatchee.
Yep. Staying hatchy.
Yeah, Steenhatchee, or my wife says it, Steinhatchee. And
Yankee.
we did a little bit of fishing yesterday.
Yeah, we
Killed
did.
him.
Yeah,
I say we killed him. John killed him. I did some fishing, but I did a lot of watching.
Yeah,
John was
Brad's
over
a
here.
watcher.
He was over there dancing the shit out. Look at the sweat on the back of my calves.
Dude, bro, you're pouring, bro.
But
You're leaking.
my knee pits are like freaking.
You're
Yeah.
leaking, bro.
Yeah, it's good thing I'm not bleeding out of blood out by now. But so John was turning into some trout. Got a couple catfish.
Yeah.
We got us a shark. Got us
terrifying shark.
got us some puffer fish, mudfish, some
Yep. A ladyfish.
yep, ladyfish, and we should have hit them reds first thing in the morning.
Yeah,
but,
we probably should have slid over there to that little flat.
yeah, that was my fault. I wasn't thinking about it.
I mean, I thought out there on them grass flats would get into them a little bit.
You can, but you're going to catch them up in that tall grass better.
Yeah,
that's where they're at. That's where they feed at.
Yeah, so we
somebody's going to put on the comments in here. That's not where you catch red. I don't give a damn. Let me tell you where.
Yeah, we catch it in the water.
I'll tell you where I catch redfish, and that's where I catch them at. So
yeah, I'll tell you what I catch.
Yeah.
I catch you outside. How about that? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? What's up? No, we had a great day. Listen, that's probably I had more fun that day fishing than I probably had in a good while. And we couldn't really even drink beer.
No. Well, that's why I just started watching it because that was the only way I could drink.
Yeah, like it was. You throw it down, and we're using popping corks, and you pop it once or twice, and then we're catching fish.
That's why, like, I had some bait out there, and I literally turn around to go open the cooler up, go get a beer. I turn around, I go look back for my bobber, and I'm like, where's my bobber?
Yeah, where'd that thing go?
Yeah, where's my
By
bobber
the time
go?
a drag starts screaming, it's bad. That's that kind of day. That's a good day fishing when you're like,
yeah, you can't turn your
man,
back.
this sucks, man.
I'm over here recording John. We got a video that was going to be out there, a little 8-minute video.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch some of it, some fun stuff. But
yeah, it's good. It's just funny.
Yeah, but we have John was speaking of, John was catching the shit out of some fish. He was also doing some premature catch and releasing.
Yeah.
And then he was posing with a couple fish that, you know, fish are slippery. Yep. And they know some gymnastics and some kung fu or something apparently, and they were jumping out the damn boat.
Yeah, they were.
But,
a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And like I probably lost, and everyone says like, oh man, I lost Moby Dick. Nah, man, but I lost.
But what do we do?
Good
we leave them in the water.
Yeah. So I lost some good in-slot trout yesterday.
Which
I'll probably about 4
I'll
of them,
eat a little bit of that. Which part of it was the hooks we were using. But I'll eat a little bit of that because John's like, do I need to get a net? And I was like, no, you don't need no damn net.
Well, I was trying to boat flip them, and like I'll reach down and grab the line. Every time I reach down and grab the line, boop, he's gone.
Yeah, that's what them circle hooks are for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to put circle hooks on jig heads.
They do.
I can't afford them then.
No, I had some in the box.
Oh, well, dang. Were they chartreuse?
Mm-mm.
No,
they weren't. We had a good day fishing. We had a good day on the springs too. We had a good day of fishing.
Yeah.
I think what would you guess we caught? Just trout wise, we probably caught 40 trout.
Yeah, 40.
And 30 to 40 trout.
We caught 20 in 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
That first 2 spots we drifted.
We did not lose hardly any shrimp at all. Like really did not lose any shrimp.
And we bought 60.
Bought 60, and John was over here. It's in one of the videos. It'll be up, but he's like, when we were getting bait and you're getting 60 shrimp, I'm thinking, man, that's a lot of shrimp. And
that was a lot.
In my mind, I was thinking, buddy, I said, I usually get 100 for myself.
I said, dang, we're going to be out here till 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Which I still want to do that. I want us to do an overnight.
Yeah, we should next week. You're going on vacation next week.
I'm going on vacation. Well, I work this week coming up till Wednesday, and then I'm off. And then we're going to leave Thursday.
Oh, okay.
We'll be back the following Sunday.
Gotcha. Yeah,
we got a little cruise coming up. Me and the wife are going to take a little vacation. We're going to go down to the Bahamas.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dang.
Do Nassau and the Dominican and where else are we going? Grand Turk, Amber Cove, Nassau.
What cruise line are y'all using?
Oh, Carnival, man. I've been on. So Royal Caribbean's a great cruise line, but I just enjoy Carnival for what you pay. Royal Caribbean's a little bit more expensive, and I'm not gonna say it's more adult oriented, but depending on what type of Carnival cruise you go on, but depending on so if you like some of the Carnival cruises, I'm not gonna say they're shit, but they're not the best.
Okay.
But some of the longer, like 7-day cruises and stuff, they're better boats, bigger boats, stuff like that, and they're newer. Like, so we're going on the Mardi Gras, and
Ooh, Mardi Gras.
yeah,
Y'all gonna be living La Vida Loca.
Oh yeah, it's a fairly new boat, but it's a huge boat, and it's made for longer cruises. So,
I ain't never been on no cruise.
man, I'm telling you, and I know you're ishy about boats sometimes. Like a cruise ship's a little different. So here's the thing: I don't get motion sickness. I don't get sick on the boat, stuff like that. Now,
Okay.
I've been with people that say the same shit, and like they're green for 4 days.
That's awful.
Yeah,
I
but
figure the boat's so big, like you don't feel it.
you do. It's so subtle, and you feel it. Depends on like if there's a storm or whatever, but you feel it. But the thing is, like, you can't sit still. Like, you have to keep moving on a boat. Like, you have to, like, if you're on a big boat, you got to move. You got to go do stuff, and that's why, and I'm not trying to be like bougie, but I stayed in an interior room one time. The second time, I was like, I'm gonna go spend an extra $100-something. I'm gonna get an ocean view.
Yeah.
And by ocean view, it's like they drill 2 holes in there so you put your eyes up there and see the waves and shit. And then the next cruise I went on, I got a balcony, and man, like you can't go backwards.
No.
Like, you can't go backwards. Once you do like one, like you can't go back to some shit. Like, I mean, I was like Leonardo DiCaprio. I was like, once I ate up here with these rich folks, I can't go back down there to these boxers. You know?
Can't be poor again.
Yeah.
I was thinking about talking about old Leonardo DiCaprio. Do you know how much a first class ticket was to the Titanic back then?
Ooh, back then, I'm gonna say
It was 18 or 19, baby. What was it? It was a car on it. It was 1918 then. 1918.
1912.
1912. Okay. Google it.
I didn't know if you're talking about the price for the year, but yeah, it was 1912. I remember
1912.
that. It was April
something.
I think it was April
15th.
April 15th. I was going to say 12th,
Oh,
but
yeah,
April 15th, 1912. Actually, I don't know why I know the date, but I used to do like a lot. I used to be a big history buff on the Titanic.
Dude, do you like history like that?
Oh yeah, love
me
history.
Too, me too. So, how much do you think it was first class ticket?
A first class ticket, I'm going to say was $100, and I'm sure it wasn't even that. I'm sure it's probably like $20, $30, but
back then, for a first class ticket,
and $100 was a shit ton of money back then.
Back then, for a first class ticket on the Titanic, was $4,000.
The internet says 4,500.
Yeah,
4,500.
So that's like $1 million now.
Then, and that's $100,000 a day.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I couldn't on a 2025 salary. I couldn't afford to fly.
I wonder how many days. How many days was that
sink
trip
first
supposed to be?
class.
It's supposed to be like a 7 or 9 day trip, something like that. 2 weeks, yeah. So I'm going on a 7-day cruise, and there's only one.
Are you first class or second class?
Well, there's only 2 suites that are larger than ours
that
we were going on. And I'm not saying, I'm a big baller.
Yeah.
But in 2025, I'll tell you on Carnival Cruise Line, which is way bigger than the Titanic, it is 33,000 something bucks. It ain't that much.
33,000.
No, 3,000.
Oh, I thought you said 33,000.
I think I'm like 30. I think we're at $3,200 for 7 days.
So I got to thinking like 33,000 wasn't that much, and I drooled on myself. I'm like, I'll do some sketchy stuff for 33,000.
Yeah. What happened to your dog today? I wouldn't blink at that.
Oh my gosh!
I might flinch a little bit, but
we took Bowser to the vet, and he got violated. They did my puppy so dirty. God, that poor dog. Listen, so the first thing is, so here's my dog, right? He's an English bulldog, and if you know anything about English bulldogs, you give them treats, and you can basically do whatever you want to do with them.
Yeah.
So this lady is feeding him treats, and he's like, "Oh, bro, y'all found my sweet spot. You know I love that food." And he's just, and then he's like, "Whoop." That was them shoving something up his ass. And he was like,
did he yelp?
No, he said just like this. because that's what he does. He don't bark.
And then he like did his little attitude, like,
Yeah, he does. And then he's like,
You lucky he didn't sneeze out of his ass.
he's like, hey, look, listen, if y'all gonna do this to me, keep feeding me them milk bones. You hear me? Keep feeding me them milk bones. So he's chomping on milk bones and da 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 da, and then so they cut his nails. They done all kind of crazy stuff. Gave him a whole bunch of shots, but she took that like a champ because milk bone was involved.
Yeah.
And he's like, listen, I'll take all these shots for milk bones, and because he's fat.
I'm not saying I do a lot for a milk bone, but I do like me a good milk bone. Have you ever ate
I
one?
don't know about no milk bone, but Swiss roll.
A Swiss roll.
I'd just say he eats dog treats.
Yeah, I think
So
so.
it's gonna sound weird, but when I was younger, like I used to snack on a dog treat every now and then. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Listen.
Burp.
Yeah, I did.
God almighty.
Let that
That's-
marinate.
That roast beef changed flavors.
Ooh, it was pot roast.
What-
Katie made some Mississippi pot roast.
Yeah, that right there, it changed flavors on the way over here. I actually I think I have to get stitches, but I had to legit like bandage my hand up one time.
Yeah.
So I was eating a milk bone. I don't know how old I was. I was probably old enough to know better to eat a milk bone. And I think I was doing it for like prove a point with somebody. I was like, oh, these ain't yada yada yada. I bit the shit out of my finger.
You bit your
I
finger.
bit my finger eating a milk bone.
Good Lord.
I mean, like I drew a significant amount of blood out of my finger eating a milk bone.
Man.
Yeah, it's hot over here, isn't it? I can't wait to get in this pool.
Dude, I'm sweating.
You would think I'm out here writing bad checks,
Oh,
right? So, okay, what else were we talking about?
We're talking about my dog getting violated in the butt.
She got shit.
Yeah, she got shit, everybody.
Be funny if she forgot to edit this part out.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to keep talking
Yeah.
like we just went on with the...
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
And just put it in there like randomly.
Yeah. She's
So,
probably gonna Google all the things that say Katie and dump.
Katie poop.
Yeah.
Katie poop.
Anything that says Katie poop dump.
The loud.
Yeah. Charmin. So, anyway.
Yeah, so my dog got violated. And they had to express his anal glands.
Yeah. You can do it yourself. It's hard. It's not as hard as you think, but it's
that
hard.
lady was fish hooked.
Yeah. My dog
And-
fights it every time I do it, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, well, hey, get him some milk bone.
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't as fat as my dog, but you gave Bowser some milk bone. He said, that's a little weird, but keep breaking them things up.
He's like, these milk bones taste like shit.
Yeah.
All right, you go back to work this week. Are you excited?
Hell no.
Yeah.
I'd rather let Casey Anthony babysit my kids and go back to work.
Yeah. I
But-
tell you, it's like, so you're getting off vacation. I'm about to start vacation. And I've been ready to start this vacation for like, so we have the app on your phone. You get a Carnival Cruise app, right?
Yeah.
So when you open it up, that's the first thing that pops up on the top.
Oh, you got a little calendar.
It's a countdown. You have 9 days, 17 hours, and 29 minutes. And it's like every time you open it, we go look at something or like purchase something. You're like, damn, there's a reminder. I got to wait 9 more days.
So do you have a little bit of downtime when you come back from your vacation?
Oh yeah, I got a week
your
when we get back.
cruise?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
we got
cool.
2 weeks, so
Mm.
I got a week when we come back. We're definitely gonna go do some fishing.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And scallop season will be getting
Yeah,
really close.
when does scallop season start?
So we have to look at. So there's some of the zones are like set, and then like zone B right there, it is. They do a survey, like a scallop survey on it. So
Yeah, they just done it.
yeah, it adjusts and shit.
Yeah, they just done it. I seen it on June 15th.
Yeah, it's usually Memorial Day weekend when it opens up.
June 15th. We're starting our areas scallop.
Yeah, I can't wait to. I love scalloping.
I think
man.
we need to go scalloping on Katie's off on weekends. Anyway, hey,
Yeah, I love scalloping. Like scalloping's one of my favorite things. One, I like swimming, but two, like, and I love eating scallops. And I love the fact that you don't like eating scallops or eating seafood because I get to eat all your scallops.
how do you clean your scallops?
Just spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to use
You
vacuum
wanna
cleaner, but you ain't got to do all that shit.
Okay.
It makes more of a mess. It's not that fun easy.
Yeah, I was listening. We and old Rodney went scalloping, and hey, listen, he said, "Dang boy, my wife, she looks like a mermaid in the water." He's like, "You know what you look like?" I said, "No, what's that?" He said, "A manatee. You look like a manatee."
We got to get him on.
He texted me the other day, but I was on the way to Gatlinburg, and I never hit him back up. I'm a piece of crap. But like that's me. Like I'll just
Yeah, it's a real piece of shit.
like I feel bad sometimes
I
because
don't
I'm
check
like,
my phone all the time. I mean, I check it.
dude, you're way better at it than I am.
Well,
You're a way better friend than I am.
so my daughter, man, that's the biggest thing. Like, so my daughter, it depends on what time of day it is.
Do y'all talk every day?
Every day.
I seen that
Sometimes we miss
yesterday
a
on the way
day,
back.
but yeah, I talk to her every day. Every day
I'm
I talk
like,
to her.
man, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's a testament to your her mother.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Her mom. We didn't get along, but you know what? She's an amazing mother, man. Yeah, she's just like me. She wants the best for your kids, man. And I want her mom to be a part of her life, obviously. And she doesn't. I mean, she's just a good woman. She wants the best for her. That's all you can ask. I mean, we don't always agree on everything, which you're not going to.
No, heck no.
But
I like Katie, but we don't agree on everything.
well, it's like so. So my daughter, like, she'll get in trouble sometimes. Matter of fact, she got in trouble a week or so ago.
What'd she do?
I can't say, but it wasn't nothing horrible. It really wasn't nothing
It
horrible.
wasn't like on my kids' level.
No. It wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
But like her mom, she's like, "Hey, I'm going to do this right here. I'm punishing her. What do you think?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Hey, I'm cool with it." And she's coming to stay with me this weekend. So my thing is,
yeah, we were gonna ask if you had Evie this week.
no.
My bad,
She's
my
got
bad.
a orienteering trip this week. So
What is that?
orienteering is like hide and seek, but it's with maps and stuff, and you got to find points in the woods and stuff, and you got to do it.
That's
in order.
really
Yeah.
cool.
I used to do it when I was younger too.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah, well, it
actually.
teaches you like some life skills too, but it's fun to do.
Yeah, so it's basically like
You get a map.
what is it called?
You get a map, you get a compass, and they call it land navigation.
Land nav, yeah.
But orienteering is a sport, and it's fun though. I mean, I did it when I was
So
younger.
was you decent in land nav in
I was
the
great in
military
I was great
because
in
you
land
did
nav. I was
orientating?
great in land nav. So you get what you call pace counts. You have pace counts and stuff. So like every 1,000 yards, or 100 meters, right?
Yeah.
So how many feet or how many steps is it? It's like your pace count. So every time my right foot hits the ground, if my right foot hits the ground 67 times on a flat surface, right? Just a flat road. Every 67 times my right foot hits the ground, I know 100 yards.
Huh. Interesting.
Now, my pace count going up a hill is different. My pace count going through a thick field is different. I knew every pace count because you don't have anything. So you'd have like a rope with these beads on it. And you'd have like 10 beads on it. So you knew when you hit 1,000 meters, which is a kilometer.
Yeah.
So most of your grid squares were made in kilometers and stuff. So,
bro, we need a fan. Bro.
Yeah,
I'm fading to black over here, bro.
Well, we only got a little bit more to go.
Yeah, I'm straight. So
I feel like I just caught a whiff of like some air. But
God, lucky you.
Yeah, it felt
no,
wonderful.
it's steamy
Dude, I'm
over
about to
here,
open
bro.
this fuck fridge door.
No, listen, I don't know if y'all can catch this on the camera, but my bush latte is steamy.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and drink it. Put it out as its misery. But so I was listening to another podcast, and this Delta guy was talking about of all the thing Delta does, right?
Yeah,
and he was like, one of the things that they wanted you to do was land nav.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he's like,
well, it's really one of the most
bro,
important things. Yeah.
He's like, listen, it's the simplest thing. They beat land nav into your head by the time. If you don't know how to land nav when you get here, you don't need to be here.
Well, in basic, like so, it's a testable item. Like you test on land nav.
Yeah.
So like when you go for like your NCO school, right? So to be a sergeant. Or
Yeah.
So if you fail land nav, you fail NCO school, right? Like when you get to certain levels, like you have to do like every level after like E5 and above or E4 and above, like you have a land nav course you have to do, which people die on land nav courses, believe it or not. Like I've known more. So so a lot of deaths happen in training. All right.
Y'all hear that? That's my fat dog.
So training exercises where a lot of people die. So many.
A lot of people get died over there.
Yeah.
Or they die. Or they pass away.
So many people die during land nav. It's ridiculous. People don't realize it. People get snake bit.
What are you looking for, Katie?
I'm just trying to see where the dog is.
Dog's right over here.
He needs to lay down.
He's sniffing the bucket of dog food.
He's probably looking for like a warmer spot.
Looks like he's about to hunt it. Hump it. He's like,
Hump it. Yeah, that dog don't hump nothing.
see
It's
him
too much
look-
work.
he's like, he looks like he's trying to get in. He's like,
Yeah,
it's hot
this
as
is
shit in
not
here.
where they should be.
The dog's
this
like,
is-
it's hot as shit in here.
He's like, hey, listen, okay, this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm looking for the door right now. He's like, man, I don't know, but I smell something. What is he doing?
He's trying to go in reverse.
Yeah. Chase him down, Katie. Chase him down. Yeah. Oh, come here,
Ah,
Bowser.
get
We're
him.
trying to show you.
Get him. Get him.
Dang. I hope you didn't see what I seen on camera. Oh, good Lord. Pull that romper down. Look at him.
There he is.
That's my baby right there.
There he is.
He's so cute. He got violated right in his butthole today.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Katie and I'm like, God,
Yeah.
what are they doing to my dog? And
When you're a dermatologist and you're a vet, I don't know what's going on.
listen, bro, we don't even got to get started here.
Hey,
He's scared because he didn't tell me this story.
No, you were there. You seen everything.
no, we're
This dermatologist wanted me to told me, hey, or the dermatologist assistant was like, hey, take your clothes off
Yeah, she did.
and let me check.
told him, I
so
said
I
that-
could check your whole body, and I'm just like, huh? I'm somebody's bitch. So anyway, I'm like, well, this old lady, this old girl, she's Oriental, Korean, whatever. So I mean, it ain't that bad, you know what I mean?
yeah.
She's probably not attracted to big fat white man with tattoos.
I feel like
then,
dermatologists have probably seen it all, though. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
and listen, then this dermatologist comes in and she looks like just the type that's into fat, tatted up white guys with tattoos. You know what I'm saying? And because I've seen one before, or two or three. So, yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah,
don't
but-
even do it.
Keep your mic down, woman.
Yeah.
I always got to remind myself she controls our volume.
Listen, so like this woman checked everything but my prostate. You know what I'm saying? But you know what's crazy? My whole life, I've been like, man, I got bad acne, man, and there's nothing I can do to fix it. Literally nothing. I've done face washes, this, that. I've done.
Maybe you're doing too much.
If I don't do nothing at all, then I'll be looking like a pizza.
Well, some people like pizza. I don't know.
Man, I'll be looking like a Supreme Domino's. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me ask you this: how often do you go to the beach?
I told him he needs to lay in a tanning bed to fix it, but I didn't even.
Gay.
No, I'm serious.
Gay, homosexual.
How often do you go to the tanning bed? Not tanning bed, the beach.
I don't go to the beach much. Because
Salt
listen, here's
water.
my thing. Yeah, Katie said
Salt
the same thing. Yep.
water is the
Salt
best
water.
thing for your body.
Listen, here's the thing. You know why I don't like the beach?
Sharks,
No, I don't care about the sharks.
jellyfish,
No, it has nothing to do with the wildlife.
seaweed.
You can't swim at the damn beach. You can't swim there.
I swim at the beach.
No, you don't. You get beat to death by the
Finish.
damn waves. I can't stand that shit.
You got to
man.
go out past
Bam!
the waves.
And then I'm like, oh god,
You gotta
this
get
is good.
past the
This is
waves.
good. And then you're just like, oh yeah, boom! There goes your vape. And then you're
Why are
standing
you
there.
vaping in?
No, no, no.
Oh, shit.
And then I'm sitting there, boom! There goes my beer. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, man, you
You
can't
swim
even.
out past the breakers and then you go swim.
Where's the, I didn't see no bar ass breakers nowhere in that damn beach.
The waves stop at some point. I mean, there's always waves.
No, there don't.
There's always waves.
Me and you were in the middle of the Gulf yesterday, and there was still waves.
Yeah, but I mean that was dude. That yeah, you're fine, man.
Dude, I hate that shit, man. I
You
can't.
gotta learn how to.
You
bob.
can't even swim. It
You
ain't
gotta
like
learn
the
how to
river.
bob.
It ain't like the river. You can swim in the river.
Well, just go lay in the damn shallow end. I don't.
Fish?
If you lay in the shallow end, that's where you get beat to death by the damn waves. I can't stand that shit. You like the beach?
Love the beach. I hate the sand.
Fuck city folks, man.
I
Jesus Christ.
hate the sand, man. But
Man, I don't know.
I
don't
grew up.
care
I
about
grew up in the
sand.
water a lot there, man. Like I stayed on the water a lot.
That
Like yesterday when we were out there, I was like, man, I really want to jump. I should have jumped in. The only thing that stopped me from jumping in was every time like I got to a point where I was ready to jump in, I looked down, I was like, damn, there's a bunch of jellyfish down there today.
dude,
That's
It was a-
shit ton.
dude, there was so
Dude, it was
much
clear.
jellyfish.
It was clear, and then you get to another spot, and it's like, damn, there's a shit ton of jellyfish.
Yeah, and then like, here's what was kind of crazy to me. Like, we floated,
Which those aren't really the bad jellyfish, the ones we were buying.
we drifted a mile and a half, right? No,
The
no.
first time we drifted about
It was
three
a half
quarters,
mile,
about
yeah.
3/4 of a mile. The second one we drifted about a mile.
We started in crystal
Well,
clear water.
We drifted about a mile and a half on the second one.
You know what was crazy to me? We started in crystal clear water that first drift, and ended up in murky water. Like how does that work?
Well, it wasn't that it was murky. Just we lost a little bit of light, and it was just a different bottom.
Dude, it was perfect day. Yesterday was just a perfect.
Well, you start getting into real shit, like you're talking about the waves. The waves did pick up at some point. It was glass when we were heading out.
Oh my
Man.
God! I said
You would have thought
I
you could have
said,
got out of the
Brad,
boat and walked on it. It was so
dude,
flat.
I said, Brad, this thing it's glass out here today.
Yeah. You said it was going to be a good day, and you weren't wrong.
Listen, and it wasn't supposed to be.
Oh, you lied to me. You said it's going to be a beautiful day.
That's because I really wanted to go.
I was going to go either way. I didn't give a
I
shit.
was really excited. I was trying to hype it up, man, but you didn't care. But
I've been out in some bad shit. Remember what I told you I used to take with me?
Yeah.
Because I used to like just be dumb as shit. Like people would be like, "Oh man, it's 2 to 4s today. It's kind of rough out there." I'm like, "Shit, man, 2 to 4s on the way out because let's see, it's 5 to 7s on the way in. I'd rather come in on 5 to 7s than go out in it." And people were like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I'm
5 to 7, you stay at that house, man. Get on the recliner.
I'm going fishing.
Listen,
you
bro.
want to go straight into them. Don't get sideways.
I went out. It was me, Mr. Green, Mr. Matthews, and a few other friends.
Yeah.
I guess. They're the only 2 friends I had at the point. But I mean,
Yeah.
Anyway, so we went out the Atlantic out of St. Augustine.
Oh, you went on the charter?
Yeah, when we went on the charter. And listen, bro.
Atlantic's different, though.
Dude.
It gets deep real quick.
It almost broke me.
Yeah, it gets really deep really fast in the Atlantic.
So
You'd be in 400 foot of water and like 1,000 foot of water in no time.
I was sitting on the inside of the boat. You know, if you're on the inside.
That's the worst place to be.
No. If you weren't on the inside of the boat, you were swimming.
You're getting slammed around,
bro.
Yeah.
Because I was looking out the window of the boat and I see land.
Can't fish
and
in
then
there.
Water is at eye level with me.
Yeah.
The water. I'm like,
you're not a strong swimmer, though, right?
Huh?
You said you're not a strong swimmer?
It depends. I'm not a strong runner either, but you put a dog behind me, I can get to going. You know what I'm saying? I can run a 4.9 with a dog behind me.
And like you said something yesterday too. Like you said, it was taking you a while to get your sea legs. Like I don't know what it is. Maybe I think it's a natural thing for me. I've always felt real natural in the water, but like it can be really freaking rough. And here's what's crazy.
Are you a water sign?
I'm an Aries. I don't know what the fuck that
What's
is.
that, babe?
Yeah.
Katie.
I don't think I'm a water sign.
Oh, excuse me. Are you talking to me now?
Yeah, we're trying to get sound expertise person.
I was trying to talk to y'all a minute ago, but you just ignored me.
Is Aries a water sign?
Go.
Fire.
Fire, yeah. See? Hey, so real quick, when I was at Walmart, the last 2 or 3 times I've been at Walmart, there's a lot of Barney shit.
You're a Libra.
Yeah, I'm a Libra. What kind of sign is that? I'm fire, ice, water.
I think it's air.
Yeah, boy.
So, I remember what did I say the other day? I said,
yeah, you're an air sign.
I remember I told you my credit was so bad they wouldn't loan me air to breathe.
Yeah, that's funny. I'm like,
Man.
don't loan me air to breathe. I'm like, damn, that's funny. That's been short.
Yeah, I couldn't pay you back. I was so poor. I was so broke at one point in time. Like, if you loan me a pound of air, I couldn't pay you back.
I feel that. I feel that right now. Like, you know, because I just went through bankruptcy and all that stuff. And listen, my bank account, if you ask my credit score, my bank account is giving me a coupon for ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm broke as an Amish electrician. That's what they think. But like and it's been that way my whole life. I've had money, no credit. I got money, no credit.
Yeah.
And then everybody that's got it figured out, they got
when I went through
credit, no money.
When I went through my divorce, my credit, I had really good credit, but my credit dropped. And it's coming back up though. My credit's getting a lot better.
You want to come up?
Oh yeah, like, I mean, I've got good enough credit I can get buy shit now again. But I could have bought shit. But I could have bought shit. I just didn't. People don't realize like if you have your credit's getting better, don't go buy shit. Like just let it keep getting better.
Just let that thing simmer.
Yeah. But because people were like, "Oh, well, we can finance you today." Like, I'm sure you can at 19.5% interest. I was like, no, I'll wait till I get back up there to that 700 again. I mean, I'm back there now, but It was, but it took me about like a year and a half. I went through a divorce, so and you're paying a bunch of shit off and combined a bunch of shit.
Well, Katie, we went in because I had to get an aerated live well for our shrimps.
Yeah, even though you threw the stone away.
They got me with the coupon.
We didn't even get to use it.
I know, because Capital One
So did we
took
get the
forever.
coupon on the next one?
I don't think so.
You called it
So we don't get it at all?
No.
You called it a coupon or a coupon?
It's a coupon.
Coupons.
I call it a coupon.
I call it coupons.
So
Pecan or pecan?
pecan.
That's
Pecan.
disgusting.
Yeah,
What?
you should smell them over here.
I know what they smell like.
They
I'm married to them.
are horrid.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah.
Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah, that's a dangerous place to be as a man.
Where?
Bass
Next to
Pro.
our farts?
That,
Yeah,
hey,
I
so that's
agree.
the thing. Is like it's this boat we just bought. Everyone's like, "Oh, you went and bought a boat." I'm like, "No, my fucking wife bought a boat."
That's what's up.
I
Hey,
was
so
my
like,
wife bought a boat.
we were talking
If
about.
I bought a boat, I would have been buying that boat that was up front. We would have been not living in this house right now.
No. Be putting solar panels on top of that boat.
Well, we bought a boat from there, and that's why I was telling him, I was like, we was actually gonna buy a pontoon boat, so we was gonna buy a pontoon boat.
Oh, pontoon.
And
Like them old people, them pontoon that they had. Well, old lady sitting up there, she ain't been on the water day in her life, but she telling her husband everything he needs to do.
Yelling at him, and he's the one having I'm like, I don't know, mine. I'm like, bitch, if you knew so much, you'd be backing that trailer down the dock, and he would.
That ain't what you said, but I know that you don't want to say what you said. On
No,
Hell no. He's like, if that was my woman, I'd tell her shut up. And I'm like, yeah. I wouldn't either.
I told Courtney, I was like, and Courtney, at least she's honest. She's like, listen, you line the trailer up for me and get it close. I get it the rest of the way. Hey, I can do that all day.
Hey, listen, bro, I bet that thing. Listen, I'm not good at backing trailers. I'm a different kind of white. I didn't have to do that stuff. Brad, in about 6 words, taught me how to back a trailer yesterday.
It's not hard.
An amazing teacher. What an amazing teacher that is.
It's really not hard.
And I can get it straight. I can get it straight.
Yeah.
I can get it lined up.
I can get it straight too. Just drive fast, straight line.
Dude, yeah, same.
Forward.
Them Toyo Open Country RTs I got about bald. But anyway, and Brad said, hey, turn to the problem.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
And I said,
turn at the problem.
Turn at the problem. So at first, like, I can't get my brain to register what my hands is doing sometimes. That's why I can't play video games. You know, like them weird people, they play video games all the time.
I
can't play no damn video game, man. I get so freaking mad.
But Courtney can play a video game. She can't turn a goddamn stick.
So I'm like, turn to the problem. And I'm like, oh, that's the wrong way. Damn it. So anyway.
I had to smell my mic.
Yeah, that rowdy. So anyway, I go, yes, I was backing the boat down and I'm like, turn to the problem. I said, oh my God,
Fixes
man. My
everything,
whole
don't it?
life,
Yeah.
man, I've been panicking. And then I went to
Forwards. Turn to the problem.
turn to the problem, 4 words. And I'm like, dude, I'm a pro. Give me my CDLs, baby.
Yeah.
Listen. And then, so I'm going to back down the trailer again. And I'm like, you remember last time you had to back it on down, then you had to get out, then you had to do all that. The only thing I could do is pull that bitch
But
forward.
I've my whole life, every time I've had a boat, like I've always went out with people. And people are like, man, we go out all the time. I'm like, no, here's the thing. You think we go out all the time? I go out all the time by myself.
Yeah. So we
I could get I had a stick that was on my center console that I had rigged with a noose on it. And I could back it down the dock, catch the cleat, get my boat out in the water. It would tie itself off. I go park my truck, come back, go get the boat. It'd be tied off.
yesterday we I backed the boat down successfully.
You caught a bunch of fish and you learned how to back a boat better. I'm not going to say you didn't learn for the first time. But.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely. And here's the funny thing that happened, Brad. So this is what I was going to ask. Did you honestly think that Berkeley Gulp wasn't going to catch any fish?
No. No, I didn't think it was. I knew it would.
You knew it would.
Yeah, I have them in my bag. I wouldn't buy them if I didn't think they worked.
So you were like, that thing ain't going to catch nothing.
I just knew we were almost out of shrimp.
And I'm like,
and I wanted to save those shrimp we had for those reds.
Dude, so I was like,
I really thought you were just going to burn up the rest of the shrimp and then put it on. And I was like, if he does that, I'm not going to stop and do any red fishing. In my mind, if we would have hit it when if we would have stayed in that spot a little bit longer and the tide started coming in again, we would have started hitting reds.
Yeah, we had to go though.
You saw them chasing all the damn ladyfish.
Yeah, there was something definitely running
Yeah.
bait through there.
You could see them on top of the water, the red, because the red came out of that point over there, and y'all don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway,
Yeah.
so anyway, we're coming up on our time anyway, but for y'all who are real quick, so for y'all who are still watching, don't forget to hit subscribe, like,
hit the four corners.
hit those four corners. Also, like we said, we have a vacation coming up.
Yeah.
I know we've kind of been hit or miss. Give us about 2 weeks, and we're going to be back on point with our
regular scheduled
regular
programming.
scheduled.
Sorry, we got a life to enjoy, guys.
Yeah, we're trying to live our best lives.
As much fun as y'all are,
yeah, we're going to keep putting shorts and stuff out there, and we're going to try to get a little bit more into some other things with y'all. But
and then we're definitely gonna do some shorts. I did me a little spin off because you got your little thing, man. You got your little thing. I'm gonna start me a little spin off, just living life with John.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
and
and the crazy things that my kids do all the time. So
yeah,
y'all start watching those videos too. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're liking. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little bit of support.
Yeah,
you know?
he needs it.
I'm getting
and
like 46 views,
and we're working on it. We're working.
Brad's
on it.
getting 80,000,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, man, dang, man, I'm just not as funny.
No, it's not that. We're just working on it. We got to work on
my AGA thing.
Well, the AGA thing is part of it, but you run you and Katie do a lot on that. Well, y'all have been doing a lot of that TikTok. I've been trying to throw stuff that way to help it out, but the biggest thing though is it's just the setup, and it's not hard. It's just once you figure it out, it's like backing a boat.
Yep, turn to the problem.
Turn to the problem.
I'm the problem.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna do more of that. Have we picked a charity yet? We sold all the hats.
No, so we need to get a charity. So in this video, matter of fact, we'll do this video. And we'll put it in the comments on the description on this video too. Make sure give us a couple ideas. We got we'd like to keep it local if we can to our area, but if it's a national thing, we're cool with that too. We just want to get that first one under our belt, and then we'll this summer we'll start looking at getting some more apparel, maybe some more hats, some shirts, something like that. And
we'll link up with what's his name,
Josh Lindsay.
Josh Lindsay.
Yeah,
and we'll get some shirts made, and maybe some Busch Light shirts.
Yeah,
some Busch Light expired plate shirts. Shout out Busch Light. Yeah. We're not sponsored by them, but
some Berkeley shirts.
We'd love to be. Yeah, Berkeley Gold. Yeah. Oh, bro, we should have one of them Berkeley Gulps drinking a Busch Light because they're a gulp.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah. Berkeley Gulp.
Y'all should get together. I'll buy it.
Yeah. Expired plates brought to
put
you
some
by
retro camera on it and listen.
Expired plates brought to you by Busch Light, 47 Liquors, Crown Royal Lemonade, and Berkeley Gulp.
And Berkeley Gulp, baby. Getting it done. So anyway, make sure you like and subscribe. We appreciate all the support, man. If it wasn't for you, listen, I mean, we probably wouldn't be as dedicated to this as we have been. I know we've been slacking off, but
it's been busy lately.
It's been really busy.
It's not that we're trying to give up. We're definitely not giving up. We just been busy.
Yeah, we've been extremely busy. But
we're 833 subscribers right now. Help us get to that 1,000 points. So
we're damn near there. So y'all just keep pushing, man. We definitely appreciate everybody. The overall response for everything has been absolutely wonderful. We definitely appreciate it, and thank y'all.
Fucking burp smells like Old Roy canned dog food.
Heck yeah, boy.
Horrible.
Yeah, my dog is sniffing the door right now.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why he was in here. He's like,
dang, that's daddy.
He's like, I smell the food.
I smell Dee.
Yeah. But other than that, hey, y'all, we're sweating our balls off. We're going to get in this pool. We're going to cool off. Until next time, we really appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit those corners. Don't forget to share us on Facebook, Instagram, whatever you got out there as well. So
yeah, exactly.
And if you are following us, make sure we got our TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff up and going. And make sure you chase us down, shoot us some love. All right.
Thank y'all for joining us behind the bar.
Yeah.
Inspired Place Podcast. I'm John.
And I'm Brad.
That's episode number 11. Gone fishing.